Okay.
But this here, the Halo Infinite multiplayer trailer, this is gameplay, and I like some of the little nuances in it. So let's take a look at that real quick.
Now, I played a fair amount. Last Halo that I put a few hundred hours into would have been Reach. I didn't like 4 nearly as much, but the multiplayer was fun in that too. But 5 was trash.
3 and ODST and Reach were my favorite one. 2 as well, obviously. But
I love Reach.
This multiplayer trailer, it was very nostalgic for me, but at the same time was very fresh in some of the ideas that they have with the weaponry and the vehicles. It looks like they're putting a lot of focus on like just vehicle use and more strategic options in the game potentially. And I like that idea. Yeah, I like the ideology.
This is giving me more Reach vibes than some of the more recent Halos because
a little more tactical.
Well, there's that, but they're showing off the different mobility and the different suit power, like armor abilities.
I see that being an issue right there, where he just took that guy out of his vehicle so quickly.
Nah, fuck it.
No, that fucks things up. When you're in a vehicle and it's like Titanfall syndrome. When that game's multiplayer came out, like it still has a small dedicated community, but a lot of people were just so turned off by the fact that like it took you forever to get into your mech. When you finally did, some dick who's just really smart or really good at the game, on foot, fucks you up while you're in your mech. You don't get any kills.
I prefer it that way. Like, honestly, if you're close enough for me to yank you out of a Banshee and you didn't do anything to stop me, it's your fault.
I agree with that. And the other thing is that's been a thing in the game. Now it just makes sense. In the game before, it was like, oh, you jumped up near the Banshee and then grabbed on with your bare hands. I don't care if you're Master Chief or not. That's unrealistic. At least now you have a fucking grappling hook for it to happen. But so we're gonna pause really quick.
Whoa.
Sorry, y'all. We're gonna run that back for just a moment, just in case y'all missed that.
This is gonna have a physics
right there's fine. Yeah, you caught it. Right there's fine. You gonna hit play. Watch this cheeky little move. This little bastard.
Fun, but this is.
Oh no, I caught it.
Sticky grenade. Yeah. Wow. Give me that.
So I wonder. So here's the thing. I wonder if only weapons in their spawn points, so that would be the power weapons, your shotgun, rocket launcher, energy sword, and the skull. I wonder if only the power weapons are going to have physics applied to them in that way.
I wonder that too.
The sword that he picked up.
If you're talking about the momentum.
No. The sword that got hit by the grenade at the end of this trailer, it was in the spawning zone.
It wasn't.
But like BRs on the ground and assault rifles on the ground.
Explain what you mean to me when you say.
I remember that happening in past Halos, where like a grenade could could push a rifle off the ledge, so you could grab it.
So pause it. So where the sword was the spawn point.
Oh shit! He ricocheted it to himself with the grenade.
Oh
yes. That's what I'm saying. But the same level of physics are not being applied to the assault rifles, pistols, BRs, etc. to your normal weapons. So what I'm assuming, yes, there are no weapons that are flying to the same degree as that power weapon.
Yeah, but there weren't any weapons on the ground where the grenade exploded.
There were absolutely BRs and pistols all over the place.
But not right where he threw the grenade is what I'm saying. Like, look where he throws the grenade.
In this one instance, but if physics are being applied to all of the weapons, then at some point during this trailer, you would see shit going, spaghetti western.
Somebody gets beamed with a pistol and dies.
But I think they purposely curated it so that it wasn't until the very end that you saw that.
Well, sure, but that's
they removed it so you only see it for the first time.
There are other kills of people dying with normal weapons and around normal weapons, and those normal weapons are not having...
What would make sense...
You just saw that rifle move.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. They move, but
there's ragdoll, but the physics mechanic is different.
They are not...
They're not meant to actually be used the same way as that sword was, is what you mean.
No, not even that. They are not reacting to the explosion the same way as the power weapon was in its spawn location. They fall and they ragdoll a little bit, but that power weapon in its spawn location it had all of the physics applied to it, where these sniper rifles, these pulse rifles, these BRs, they are not being moved around nearly as much as that power weapon was. That's what I'm saying.
I want to know how many people who have been watching are sitting there thinking, why are they fucking stuck on this point?
Well, because that's a fucking cool move, and if that happens to you in multiplayer, you're gonna be hot.
Well,
Right?
so you have to understand too, like people starting out on a map, they're gonna throw grenades in a direction, and that direction now is gonna be for those fucking weapons and shit like that.
Awesome.
Well, I would hate it. I would hate the feel of the game if normal weapons had that same level of physics.
Yeah, because shit would be
Oh,
going
yeah.
like clips.
What
would be
I'm
flying
thinking
left
is
and
that
right.
it's only going to be weapons in their spawn point that can be utilized like that. That would make sense, actually,
and
whether it's
that
normal
is-
or not.
And that is the exact point I'm getting to. If that is the case, then that is a fun mechanical difference.
Yeah, because
So-
it makes you make a choice, right? So if you need that weapon right now, you sacrifice a grenade to you, right? Like, you're down a grenade, but you've got a weapon.
Yeah. So I think really we can sum it up as very interesting. We'll cover more. No one gives a shit.
It better not suck. That online better not suck. Because I'm gonna play it. It better not suck.
I don't know how else to explain it to him. Stop. You fucked it up. Like, it's done. Nobody cares anymore. Just stick with this.
So Halo Infinite is gonna pull a Call of Duty style model. What I mean by that is that the Halo Infinite multiplayer game mode is gonna be free to everyone, while Halo Infinite, I believe the story mode is gonna be available on Game Pass day one. So realistically, if you have the Game Pass, you're good with Halo Infinite. You got it. Regardless if you have the Game Pass or not, Halo Infinite is gonna be a free option to you. Okay.
People have Windows.
Yeah, I think that's a great move. Especially since Halo Infinite was supposed to come out when, this version of Xbox released. So I kind of think that's them saying, sorry, we messed up. We knew this was supposed to come and it didn't. And you expected it as a flagship title for Xbox to deliver and it didn't. So we're sorry. And they did clean up some of the animation. Because when you first saw like inklings of Halo Infinite, you were like, this looks like it did back in Halo 3 and 4 or whatever the case is. This looks like shit. Looks much better now. A lot of hype behind it. I think there's a lot of like little quality of life changes that you can kind of look at when you're watching this trailer. We're gonna skip the story trailer. You guys can go out, watch that on your own. It's really just a 2-minute trailer over Cortana and some of the other happenings there.
There's no gameplay, right?
Yeah, let me sum it up for you. The story, nobody gives a shit because you guys fucked it up last time.
Well, if there's no gameplay, honestly, who cares? Regardless.
Yeah, there's no gameplay. It's just it's in-game cinematic basically. It's gonna be something that I believe personally, and this has not been confirmed, guys, so don't quote me on it, but I believe it's gonna be a part of the opening scenes in the game. But there's no gameplay, no.